to do. That's my beautiful Haiti. They call it Le Perle des Antilles, the Pearl of the Antilles. It is absolutely the most beautiful island. When Columbus discovered it and went back to Spain, the Queen asked, "What is it like?" And he crumpled up a piece of paper and he put it on the table. Behind mountains are more mountains. Haiti has mountains and limitless mountains. I've walked up. I talk to a lot of Haitians and I tell them where I've been. They go, "Where is that?" I've walked 8 hours from where I parked my car on a little dirt road or in a riverbed and walked up 8 hours into the mountains. If you want to have a blast, that is the most peaceful place on the planet. People aren't in a hurry. They're not trying to run you over with cars because they don't have any cars. It is just an awesome place to be. And love Haiti. Just gives you some of the pictures. And this is in the north of Haiti. Now, there's a real problem coming into Haiti. And for that, I'm really asking you to pray with us and to team together with us to do something. This was actually a plan for a mosque to build in Haiti. Now, I wish it would have stayed in the planning stage. The sad part is they're actually building this mosque. And it's in Caracole in Haiti. It's a huge mosque. And what they're doing is they're offering any family that will come and join the mosque $300. Now, if you live in Haiti, $300, you go, "I'm in." Okay, but once they're in, you know what they're going to do. And so we really need to get a church implanted there. And this is Caracole. The young man you see in the picture, his name is Evans. Pray for him. He's kind of the director of l'Institut Biblique Logos and the mission that we have down there. He put his name in to get a house. USAID built 750 homes, and they're in 4x4x4 sections. They have a beautiful little garden in the middle, open area. They're beautiful homes. Everybody's planting flowers around their homes. They're making them beautiful. As you notice, there's actually an electrical outlet. Every single home has electricity 24/7 in Haiti. Okay? And this is kind of what it looks like from an aerial view. And you notice they have that black thing up there. That's their water tank so that they have water. They have indoor toilets. It's just amazing. Now, God gave him this. The way that it works is they have to pay $50 a month for 5 years, and then the house belongs to them. Pretty cool, huh? And so he's really excited. And actually, the guy that works with him, his name is Mathieu. He also got a house there. So they both have a home. And they were looking around, and there just weren't any churches or anything going on except this mosque that's being built now. And so they asked if they couldn't have a piece of property to build a church on. We are 1/2 mile from where they're building the mosque. They've given us 3 acres of land, and we're really praying that very soon we're going to have a church that's going to be there even before they finish the mosque. I've talked to several engineers. There's a guy up in North Carolina, a guy in Georgia, and the guy in Georgia actually was a missionary in Haiti, so he understands Haiti. He built steel buildings, and so as they were talking, there's a new kind of building that they're putting together with container trucks. You know, those great big containers that they ship around the world? Now you can buy them for about $3,000. It takes 8 of them, you stack them, and then you put them side by side, and all of a sudden you've got this nice building, and you put a steel building over the top, and you've got a church. And so that's kind of what we're looking at to make it happen. There's somebody down there right now. In fact, I think 5 of my students have gone down to Haiti in this area, and they were doing prayer walking. And as they were doing prayer walking, they were going out and doing this, go into all the world and preach the gospel. They led 100 people to Christ last week. So now, everybody should clap for that. That's some pretty good stuff. Two other people just went down this week that are going to be putting up the fence that we have to go around the property. kind of protect it. And so that's what we're doing. We have a plan. Now, probably it's not exactly this plan that's going to go into place, but the way it works with the containers, you build in them and you can have your toilets and your classrooms for Sunday school, some office space, and then in the center, you have the church building, which is really amazing. But we don't want to just do a church. We want to do also a school and a clinic. And so pray that God provides the funding for all of that. When I was talking to my friend in Georgia, who was a missionary down there, he knows me very well. He says, Scott, you're way out of your depth, out of your comfort zone. You don't know anything about what you're doing. I said, that's right, but God knows everything. So it's not about me. When it becomes about us, immediately you know you've moved in the wrong direction. When it's about God and something that God's doing, it's going to be bigger than you. It's going to be beyond what you're capable of doing. But when you let God work through you, he can do exceeding abundantly above all that you could ask or think or even imagine. Now, why do we want to do the clinic and the school and all of these things? I don't know if you've heard the newest news coming out of the Dominican Republic. Now, this has been something they've been doing for a long time, but it's really gotten to a critical point. They're trying to kick all of the Haitians out of the Dominican Republic. Now, they're talking about 200,000, but there's probably more like 2 million to 3 million. Now, you say, they came over the border illegally. There are Haitians that are living in the Dominican Republic that have never been in Haiti. For generations, they speak no Creole. They only speak Spanish, but because they aren't of, quote, Dominican descent, they pick them up in trucks and they just take them back to Haiti. They don't have a clue. They don't, and literally they take them without anything from their homes. They don't get to go back in their houses and get stuff to go to Haiti. They take them with the clothes on their back and drop them off at the border. Now, another problem is that Haiti is closing the borders so they won't let them through. We're talking complicated, guys. We need your prayers. One of the reasons we really want to get this up quickly, we'd like to be a refugee center for all of those people coming through, to be there for them, to say, hey, Jesus really loves you and he cares for you. And in spite of the fact of what's happening, just come to Jesus. He's going to give you the peace and the joy, and he's going to give you the satisfaction that you need in life. And so that's kind of what we hope the church is going to look like. And it might be very similar to that, in spite of the fact that it'll be built with containers, etc. But it's going to be a fairly large church. So that's where we're at. And we need your prayers. We need your support. We need groups to go down, just like you just went down to Cuba, to go down and do building, to do prayer walking, to reach out to people and show them the love of Jesus Christ.
Hopefully after watching this presentation, your question is, how can I help? And you can help by praying and asking God to provide and to supply, because it's not about what we can do for God. It's about what God is doing in and through us. Secondly, you can give with a generous gift. We're going to need hundreds of sacks of cement, and each sack costs about $7.50. So every time that you can give a sack of cement. You can give 10 sacks of cement, or whatever God lays on your heart. If you'd like to give a bigger gift, we're going to need 8 containers. Each container costs about $3,000, and we're going to need to not only have the container, but we're going to have to ship it. Any amount, any gift is helpful. Another thing that would really be helpful, you could organize a mission trip to come down to Haiti, or you could participate in one of the projects that we're going to have as we're sending groups down. Finally, you could invite Dory and I to come and speak at your church and to share the vision of what God is doing in Haiti and how your church can participate. Some contact information, that's always helpful. You can call me at 305-903-7670. That's my personal cell phone. If you have any questions or would like to know how you can help more, please give me a call. or you can contact me by email at Scott@Institut Biblique Logos. That's spelled right down there below so that you can follow along. And .com. So it's Scott@InstitutBibliqueLogos.com. Hopefully I'll be hearing from you soon. May God richly bless you.